stuff there. He's running the opposite way.
In my job, I'm in my car all the time. And I find that I usually have my lunch in my car, whether I stop at a fast food or I bring my lunch. And so when I found this apron, I was so excited. It was advertised as an apron you can use in your car. So it's really easy. You just open it up like this. It has a Velcro. And then you can put it just like this. And when you sit down, it actually covers your knees. And so that way, no matter whatever I'm eating, I won't get dirty.
We recruited approximately 100 drivers to participate in the 100-car driving study. We wanted to be able to collect, for the first time, driving performance data in the seconds leading up to a crash or near crash. And we ended up collecting data on 69 total crashes over the course of 1 year and 761 near crashes. The things that take your eyes away from the forward roadway, or the things that require your attention or some physical manipulation, any of those things will increase your crash risk at least 2 to 3 times that.
Now tomorrow morning we'll set the table for another beautiful warm day. Look at these temperatures at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sunny day.
Cool down, that's what I say. We got a high pressure moving in.
By driving on a highway and tailgating, what you don't realize is that you're creating a shock wave every time you tailgate, because you then hit your brake with a greater frequency. That creates the driver behind you then braking and sets up a shock wave, which again, if you could see it from the sky, you would see it propagating. And so by being piggish as a driver, you ended up slowing down everybody.
I yell at people a lot. I really get fed up with this, you know, like what the hell, at least this guy used his turn signal. Granted, it was at the last minute, but that's one thing I cannot stand is people do not use their turn signals. Nobody freaking uses their turn signals.
If somebody is, driving very slow in the fast lane, I'll slot car drive, I call it. So, if there's like people like in the slow lane, fast lane, and they're kind of staggered, I'll weave in and out, of them.
I try to train people to drive around me. Like hoping that they'll see me come through and they'll move out of my way, and then if they move out of my way, that's great.
One time I actually wouldn't move on a green light because I had a taxi cab driver behind me who cut me off, and just as the light turned red, I took off and I made him get stuck at the light also. And you got to play the same game they're playing. They abuse you, basically.
People give you that look, that look like you do something and they have to zoom past you, they have to get in the next lane and then kind of give you that stare down, that kind of reprimand.
I'll ride people's, bumpers and make them get out. And
what you're saying sounds like you're an awful driver.
I know.
People driving aggressively, we have found the enemy, it is us. We conceptualize driving as a competitive game rather than the opposite, which is what we need to do to learn, is teamwork. So when we conceptualize driving as a competitive game, what it evokes in us is aggressive driving, what we call aggressive driving and road rage feelings. 42,000 fatalities in the United States every year. So if you consider 10 years, that's 420,000 people. That's a lot of people dead on the highways. This is why we call the highways killing highways and hostile warfare, because we kill more people on the highways than in war. Most of these fatalities, injuries, and cost could be eliminated if we changed our driving philosophy and if we prepared people for lifelong driver education.